To express what is going to happen or what you're going to do in French, you use what we call le futur proche. Okay, le futur proche. And I think this is one of the simplest tenses to conjugate in French. The formula is aller, you conjugate aller in present tense, plus the verb in its infinitive form. It's as simple as that. Aller in present tense, plus the verb you need in its infinitive. Can you conjugate aller in present tense? Do you remember? To go. All right, let's conjugate it together. Okay, so we have je vais, that's I'm going. Tu vas, you're going. Il va, that's is going. Or elle va, she's going. On va, we're going. Or they are going, depending on the context. Nous allons, we are going. Vous allez, you are going. Ils vont, elles vont, they are going. Now, you need to learn this by heart. And all you need is your verb. The verb you say, if I want to say, I'm going to eat, what's the verb to eat? Manger. So see, je vais manger. Je vais manger. He's going to postpone the meeting. He's going to postpone the meeting. The verb to postpone is reporter. So I say, il va reporter la réunion. Il va reporter la réunion. Okay? If I wanted to say, we are going to go out. I can say, nous allons sortir. Nous allons, we are going to. The verb to go out is sortir. You can see it's not as difficult as it seems. Just aller in present tense plus the main verb in its infinitive form. What if I wanted to say they are going to relocate or to move apartments? Now, to relocate or to move apartment is déménager. They are going to, ils vont déménager. Okay? Ils vont déménager. What if I wanted to say she's going to participate in the competition? She's going to participate in the competition. What do you say? Elle va participer, okay? Elle va participer au concours. Elle va participer. Excellent. If you'd like to see more examples, you can scan this QR code or visit the link in the description. All right, let's look at how to negate the futur proche. Now, I said, I'm going to leave. What if I want to say, I'm not going to leave? What do I say? Excellent. So all I need to do is put ne before the verb aller, conjugated, vais, pas after the verb aller. So, je vais partir, I'm going to leave. Je ne vais pas partir, I'm not going to leave. T'inquiète pas. Je ne vais pas renverser le café. Je ne vais pas renverser le café. Je vais manger à la cantine. I'm going to eat at the canteen. Now, can you negate this sentence? I'm going to eat at the canteen. Je vais manger à la cantine. Je ne vais pas, okay? Je ne vais pas manger à la cantine. Je ne vais pas manger à la cantine. Okay? Well, in fast-spoken French, it could sound like the ne is omitted. So it sounds like je ne vais pas manger à la cantine. Je ne vais pas manger à la cantine. Elle va participer au concours. Elle va participer au concours. Elle ne va pas participer au concours. Bravo. Now, in the interrogative form, let's take the example, vous allez partir en vacances bientôt. Okay? Vous allez partir en vacances bientôt, meaning you're going to go on holiday soon. Okay? Now, if I wanted to ask this question, I can say, vous allez partir en vacances bientôt? Vous allez partir en vacances bientôt? Or better still, I can say, allez-vous? This is called the inversion. Now, I made a lesson on how to ask questions in French. If you're interested, QR code or the link is in the description. Okay, but let me just do a crash course. So to ask a question in French, you can invert. So the subject takes the position of the verb and the verb takes the position of the, and then you put an hyphen, and then you put a hyphen between the verb and the subject. So, vous allez partir en vacances, you're going to go on holiday, turns to, allez-vous partir en vacances? Are you going to, okay, go on holiday soon? Allez-vous partir en vacances bientôt? Okay, of course, if you say, vous allez partir en vacances bientôt, and you raise your intonation, it's also a question, okay? But you can also say, allez-vous partir en vacances bientôt? This one is a bit tricky. Let's take the example, Virginie va t'accompagner au Maroc. Virginie va t'accompagner au Maroc. Meaning, Virginie is going to follow you to Morocco. I could actually say, Virginie va t'accompagner au Maroc. But better still, I could say, Virginie va-t-elle t'accompagner au Maroc? Virginie va-t-elle t'accompagner au Maroc? Let me quickly explain why I'm saying va-t-elle. Now, like I said, you could, to ask a question in French, you could invert. Now, with the verb va, elle va, in the version turns to va-t-elle. And this is to aid pronunciation. So I wouldn't say va-elle partir en vacances. And now I introduce the T to aid the pronunciation. Now I say va-t-elle, va-t-elle. Same thing if I say il a un camion. Does he have a truck? Il a un camion. If I wanted to inverse, I would say a-t-il un camion? Because if the T wasn't there, it would sound like a-il, and that doesn't sound right. So I believe French grammarians came up with this concept years ago. So I believe this is why we introduced the T, and then you put an hyphen. It looks like this. So va-t-elle, va-t-il, or if you're saying il a turns to a-t-il. You introduce the T. So a hyphen T hyphen il. Same thing. Elle a turns to a-t-elle. Okay. Elle a une voiture. A-t-elle une voiture. This is actually common when you're writing. Okay, when you're writing, you could invert. But nowadays, when everyone is speaking, people really just say, elle a une voiture, elle va t'accompagner au Maroc. Okay, so that's why I'm saying, Virginie va-t-elle t'accompagner au Maroc? That's where the T comes from. Now, if you'd like to know more about this, how to ask questions again, and that's it about the futur proche. Like always, if you like a detailed lesson, more examples on the futur proche, and practice questions, quizzes that you can do to improve your skills, you can just directly scan the QR code on your screen or click the link in the description. Merci beaucoup et à très vite.